What's up, Sonic fans? This is John of Video Games in the World. I just came back from the movie theater and I finally saw Sonic the Hedgehog 3. And if you ask me, was it good? My answer is yes, it was good. Really good. I still remember watching the trailer months ago, and when I heard that iconic theme from Sonic Adventure 2 in the trailer, I totally realized that I was going to the ride of my life with this movie. After watching the movie, I was totally blown away with how good it was. Now, we all know that video game adaptations started out with a bad reputation of being so bad, starting with the live-action 1993 Super Mario Bros. Movie, which was a complete disappointment. But lately, with adaptations like Castlevania, Detective Pikachu, Arcane, The Last of Us, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, Fallout, and of course, the Sonic live-action movies and its spin-off Knuckles, the tides are changing, and these video game adaptations are truly getting better. Who knows if one day they may surpass both Marvel and DC? But, as that famous song says, tomorrow never knows. Let us begin, everyone. Story for this movie. Off the coast of Japan, a secret gun prison facility systems are hacked, awakening Shadow the Hedgehog from suspended animation. While Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles are celebrating the anniversary of Sonic's arrival on Earth with their adoptive parents, Tom and Maddie Wachowski, gun director Rockwell recruits the trio to stop Shadow. Meanwhile, Dr. Eggman encounters someone from his past, and our heroes must fight to save the world from complete destruction. When I saw the trailer, I knew that this was going to be something special, something so awesome, and my thoughts were exactly on point. I enjoyed lots of the game's references from Sonic Adventure 2, Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic Heroes, and the story was fantastic as it drew inspiration from them. And I still have my Sonic Adventure 2 and my Sega Dreamcast as well. Hard to believe that it's been 24 years since the Dreamcast was my Christmas present. I was 14 years old. And to me, Sonic Adventure 2 is still the best Sonic game ever made, and it made me so happy to see how this third installment in the movie series is based on such a great game. I'm also happy to see that a fourth installment in this movie series is in the works, and I am so ready for it. But the problem is, we gotta wait like 3 years. Oh boy. Ben Schwartz, Colleen O'Shaughnessy, and Idris Elba reprise their respective roles as Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. They capture the personality and spirit of the characters as seen in the previous movies, and their performances were icing on the cake. Jim Carrey returns once again as Dr. Eggman, and the scene in the trailer he also plays Eggman's father, Gerald Robotnik, in the dual role, and still as funny as he can get. Wow. Kristen Ritter did a good job as Director Rockwell, who is a high-ranking officer of the military organization Guardian Units of Nations. I liked Kristen since seeing her as Jane Margolis in the hit TV series Breaking Bad, and I also loved her in Jessica Jones as well. What I love about her character is that she has this very no-nonsense, serious demeanor, and she's pretty xenophobic. Shadow in this movie is voiced by Keanu Reeves, who is remembered for many of his iconic roles, such as Ted in Bill and Ted series, Neo in the Matrix series, and of course, John Wick in the John Wick series of movies. Shadow in this movie, much like in the games, is a tragic character who is driven by a desire for revenge against Gunn and all of humanity as well, but later comes to realize that revenge is a toxic cycle that can fester wounds instead of healing them. Now, some people were hoping that Jason Griffith, who voiced Shadow during the 4Kids Entertainment era, would return to reprise his role as Shadow the Hedgehog. It would have been awesome if he came back as Shadow, but I guess he was unavailable. Originally, in the beginning, I didn't like Jason that much as the voice of Sonic, but his voice as Shadow was dope. The young actress Alila Brown did a very good job as Shadow's only friend, Maria. The tragedy of Shadow began when Gunn raided the underground lab, which claimed the life of the one person he loved the most. Like in Sonic Adventure 2, we all know how that goes. There were many awesome scenes and fighting moments that would make your eyes pop. It was glad to see some characters return once again, and also the special effects truly knocked it out of the park. There were some things, of course, I felt meh. Others I find a bit questionable. But I'm not going to spoil anything in this review. All I can tell you is that you have to watch this movie from start to finish, and you're going to be in for the ride of your life. You know what I'm saying? Sonic the Hedgehog 3 has a lot of great moments as well as defining ones, such as teaching that the pain of tragedy shouldn't change who you really are on the inside. The path to redemption, love, and revenge does not heal wounds, but festers them instead. This movie also has a lot of moments where you laugh a lot and moments that can be a tearjerker. Awesome voice acting, great story, awesome special effects, and amazing character growth and development. My final score for this movie is a 9 out of 10, and that's my review for this movie. Tonight, we're going to finish a gaming livestream of my Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Readers Rewind right on my gaming channel, link in the description. This is Shadow Video Games in the World. Have a good one. Bye!